Hi, everyone. This is Lisa Harden. I am coming to you recorded from the Stampede Zoo in a beautiful Boise, Idaho. It is a weird Boise, Idaho today. Lots of smoke. Haven't seen the sun today. Oh, I take that back. I saw a red sunrise and then haven't seen it since. It's probably 15 degrees cooler than it was yesterday. So it's a good news, bad news kind of thing. But anyway, so if the recording of my face looks weird, well, let's blame it on the lighting. But the good news is the cards will look just fine. So welcome everyone. I am here with you on Sunday, July 28th. I had some things to do today. So as I said, I am recording this a day early, but never fear. I'm probably watching this with you and monitoring your comments in case you have any questions. So you go ahead. Let's just pretend like we're all live and chatting because I will be monitoring your comments and getting back to any of you with questions, comments, and so I hope you're just going to have a fun time watching this video. And so let's stamp and chat sketch today. Okay. This is where I make two sketches based on, or I don't make two sketches, sorry. I make two cards based on a sketch of the week. And then later on, I post the sketch onto my Facebook page and along with the creations I've made. And then I want to see what you make. And so you post your sketch inspired photo in the comments below the post. And then at the end of every month, which the end of another month is coming up, I don't know how that happens, but at the end of each month, I will draw from all of the sketch participants and everybody who has been a customer of mine during the month of July. And I will draw for a winner, and you will get a Stampin' Up! Prize pack. What is it? I don't know. It changes every month because that's fun for me. So, okay, everybody, I want you to just settle back. I hope you have a drink with you of some sort. I'm having some Diet Pepsi today. It's the official drink of the Stamping Zoo, really. So I hope you're all going to enjoy this. This is a very, well, I'll just show it to you. I don't know what I was going to say about the sketch. It's a very interesting sketch. Well, they're all interesting. Isn't that right? Okay, let's bring in the sketchy desk, shall we? We got to have the sketchy desk. And then I am going to minimize myself. There we go. Okay, everybody, look at this. That's right. Okay, hold on. I need to bring the lighting a little bit closer. It has, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. It kind of like migrated, and I'm not sure why, but we're going to get it fixed. I think the issue is, again, this really dark day. So odd. So odd to have a dark day in July. But we're going to roll with it. And like I said, I hate to complain about it, but it was only like 61 degrees this morning when I took the dogs out at 6:30, which it has been like 75 to 80. So it felt great. It's just that you shouldn't be out there too long because I think the air quality is purple, which is after red. I thought red was it, but nope, apparently red's not it. Okay, on to the sketch. It's perfect Stampin' weather. So take a look at this. We've added, now it's hard to see that. There we go. I've added some twine to this. This is actually a sketch that comes from our new mini catalog. Yes, we have a new mini catalog coming for September through December. Oh my gosh. Wait until you see it. And I wish I could show it to you right now, but I cannot because it's only for demonstrators right now. And then we will get to pre-order beginning in August with the catalog going live to customers in September. Now, that sounds really exclusive, doesn't it? But I'll be honest with you, it's not that exclusive because you can look at it tonight, right now, by simply going to the stampandzoo.com, looking at the Join the Zoo Crew tab, signing up. And when you sign up, you get to purchase $125 of product for $99 plus tax, and you get all sorts of little freebies. And then you get to shop for the next 7 months. Let's see, if you signed up in July, you'd get August, September, October, November, December, January, February. You get to shop through February without any minimum purchase, and you get 20% off of all the purchases you make. Uh, I'm sorry. Who else does that for you? Nobody but Stampin' Up. Okay. So I would love for you to join my team. I have lots of special things I do for my team as well. You can read more about it over there on, as I said, over at thestampingzoo.com. And of course, you can call me. Did you realize that? You can call me if you have any questions. 208-830-6328. It is a no obligation call. I am here just simply to answer questions and to see if it's the right fit for you. Because whether you would like to be a customer or whether you would like to be uh, on my team, I welcome everyone. I just want you to make the right choice for you. So, one of the benefits of belonging to the Zoo Crew and being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator is that you get to preview and purchase products early. Okay. So it's a big deal. It's why I signed up. I didn't sign up for the discount. I didn't sign up for anything else at that point. I saw something cute. I wanted to make it. It wasn't available. And after 15 years of being a customer, I was like, all right, that's it. I'm a demonstrator now. Now, did I expect to do this? No. Did I expect to be here with you? No. I expected to hide out in my craft room and work by myself and just enjoy the heck out of my discount. Well, I do all of that plus this, but this is not a requirement. Okay. So you make the most of your demonstrator benefits the way you want to. Okay. All right, everybody. So when I'm showing you product and I'm telling you that it's not available now, um, you can still get it at a much earlier time. Okay. And I'm going to work with just one product, one bundle that's not available right now, and other products that you can purchase today. Because after all, one of the best things about shopping with me is that I have thousands of things for you to choose over at thestampingzoo.com. When you hit the Shop Now tab, you go over to the beautiful Stampin' Up! Website, and we have thousands of things for paper crafters, right? So, all right, let me show you some of those things right now. We are going to work from this sketch, which is a 4¼ by 5½ card base, a 2-inch diameter circle, and a 2½ by 4-inch rectangle, along with a little bit of baker's twine. This one's black because I was feeling the neutrals today. So this sketch is just as plain as can be. But we're gonna liven it up a little bit. All right. Let's see. Ooh, what do I want to start with? I think I want to start with something that's available now, and that is the Merriest Trees stamp set and dies. These carried over from last year's mini catalog, September to December mini catalog, and they're a gem. So both of them are available now. I just looked. So they're available. They're waiting for you. And there's so many dies. So this is what I like, right? You can build trees, etc., with the dies. This is a die where it cuts out a string of garland, um, 5 strings of garland to be exact. This is a base for the tree. This beautiful tag, we'll be using this. It's what I thought of when I pulled this set. And then I thought, oh my gosh, why not just use all the beautiful trees? So lots of die cutting for this one and a little bit of stamping. Okay. But it's a great complete stamp set. It has images, it has sentiments, and it also has the ability to make tags with this beautiful, it's a nice size die. We're going to use it, and this tree, this medium tree, fits right on it. But as you can see, there's all sorts of things to die cut, even gifts. Okay. And then you can stamp the gifts. So it's just a great stamp set. Oh, let's see. I went low tech on you today. Guess what? I have a post-it. I have a post-it. If you are interested in purchasing this, here it is. 162047 for the dies, 162043 for the stamps. Why would you want to buy this now in the middle of the heat of summer? Well, because you can start making Christmas cards early. But also, if you make a purchase in July, for every $50 of purchase of product that you purchase, you get a $5 coupon to spend in August. And guess what? It's almost August. So it comes to you in the form of a code via email. Save that email or print it off. And then you'll be able to apply that to any order next month. You can, there's no limit to the amount of coupon codes you can use on any one order. So it's fun. It's called bonus days because it's fun. It's an extra bonus. So anyway, 162,047, 162,043 for these two products. Okay. And we are going to use some paper that is a new online exclusive. You can all purchase it. And it's called, I didn't remember the name of this, Season of Green and Gold. It's part of a suite. And it's beautiful papers. And I've been chopping it up, right? Let me just show you. I don't have, sometimes I put together a nice little sampler. Well, I haven't. I haven't done that lately because I've been too busy doing other fun stuff. But look at this. Each page has a gilded design, and we're going to use this one. Oh, I'm in love with it. And then the back sides have just another greenery type pattern that you can use. This is hard to see because it's diamonds. It's kind of a little pattern. Okay, but trust me, it's shiny. And oh, look, I even had that in mind. I don't know, the last card I was making. I must have liked that. So anyway, you can choose this now, okay? And it has other products that coordinate with it, like dies that cut these bells out, a pretty stamp set. Oh my goodness. And I believe some really gorgeous ribbon. So please take a look. It is online again. So guess what? You just go to the stampingzoo.com, hit that shop now tab, and you can either look at the online exclusives as a whole, or you can just type in season of, and then it'll come up. It's also item number 164324. Okay. So that's the paper I've chosen for this. And did I choose embellishments? I don't think so. Oh, here we go. I have different stacks for different cards. And oh my gosh, I went through I did a bunch of work last night and this morning in here, including making 3 paper pumpkin kits um, for my mom, some refills. And she also has an online business. And so I was making her thank you cards. It was so much fun. I used last month's kits. I got the refills on sale, and she's going to be so impressed. Geez, I only told her about 3 months ago that I would make her the cards. That's how it goes. Sorry, mom. Okay, so here's our color palette, pattern palette for this card. Beautiful, yes. Lots of greens, a little vanilla, and some cherry cobbler. That's going to be our pop. And I have pre-cut a few things. One thing that I stamped and die cut ahead of time because they're kind of tedious for you to just watch is in the stamp set, there are 3 different shapes of ornaments all on one stamp. And they're very easy to stamp that way. And then, so they are right here. They're all on one stamp. And then you can die cut them. And there are 3 dies for the ornaments. So I cut out 9. Will we use 9? I don't know, but we have 9. Now, I also used our 2-inch punch. There you go. 2-inch punch. I don't know the item number, but it's active. I mean, it's available for purchase. I was looking stuff up. I was being really good and organized about that because, I like to get a heads up on, is this on low inventory? Is this available? What's the deal? Okay, the other thing we're going to do right now is we're going to cut out the tree in gold foil. And then we are going to emboss it, dry emboss it, because look at all these papers, right? They're gorgeous. And so our tree has to be like va va boom, so it can stand up to all of that gorgeousness. So our tree is just going to be flat out gold. And like, and I'm like, that's right. Our tree's got attitude. Okay, I don't think anyone does that anymore, but I just did. So, all right, let's get this tree in here. I think it fits on here if I do a wonky angle. Come on. There we go. Boy, I didn't want to use any extra paper. It was just a piece that was cut. So if this doesn't work, then I'll go get a bigger offcut. But let's see if this works. Okay. So I am using the mini right now. I will, when I emboss a pattern on it, I will need to put it in the larger one. Oh, beautiful. Okay, this is fine. If you like that, do that. Put the ornaments on it, and it's still really beautiful. But of course, I want to up the ante a little bit here because we have it. So why not use it? I'm kind of a maximalist who wants to be a minimalist, but let's get real. It's not going to happen. Okay, this is called So Swirly. Check it out. It's huge, first of all. Like our tree is gonna look so teeny when we put it in here, but it's so handy for making a lot of items at once. So when you're thinking about Christmas cards and you want to do some embossing, we have like 2 or 3 of these now. And so get one because think about how many, look how many trees you could put in here. You could probably put 5 easily and then boom, you'd have them all done at once. Okay, so I'm going to run this over to the regular size Stamp and Cut and Emboss. And guess what? It's not far away. It's right here. So let's see here. Now I need to move the TV remote. That's not part of this deal. And let's see. I think I use, this is not a 3D embossing folder. So I need the shim and then I need the gray plate. And let me just see, how does it feel? Nope, that's not right. I need now I could look at the picture, but that'd be too easy. Okay, I need what is that? Oh, here we go. I need 2 clear plates and the embossing folder. Oh, brother. See, most of our plates are 3D now, so I've memorized that sandwich. But I forgot about the other one. I got to make sure I put this in seam side first because I do not want to pop my embossing folder in half. So seam side first, and then I don't run it back to me because that'll cause undue pressure as well. Now, let's see what our tree looks like. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty. Okay, I like it. And then we're going to decorate it, and it's going to be outrageously beautiful. Remember I just told you I was working on all those kits? Well, when you work on the kits, they give you extra embellishments or extra adhesives and extra embellishments. And so I have all these little pieces and parts. So when you see me using these, we sell glue dots in a roll, right? But you know what? I went from never using these little pieces that come in the kit to really liking them. When you use your take your pick tool, you can get on this what do I want to say? When you use your take your pick tool, you get into this rhythm and you can pull those things off really fast. So I was like, ooh, I have extras now. Yay. So look at our groovy tree. I love it. And you could choose any number of embossing folders to do this. And it doesn't have to be a super large one, right? But this is fun and it's unexpected. So I kind of like that. Okay. We are going to use something else that's in the new catalog. Okay, it goes with the next bundle I'm going to use, which is Winterly Treetops. It has a beautiful suite of products. And I got it early as part of a demonstrator only event called Creativity Now. So, see, we have all sorts of fun things you can do, um, where you get to participate in events and get product early. This is called Natural Tones Linen Thread. Okay, you can't order it right now, but you will be able to. Garden Green, Night of Navy, I think Cajun Craze. And isn't that beautiful? It's a beautiful, rich combination. So we're going to choose the Garden Green. We're going to use that for our baker's twine. This is, like I said, this is linen thread. And you guys, this is not like the jute. This is not like the in color jute. This is thinner. Yay. That's good. It's really, it feels like our linen thread. Okay. Only it's some different colors. All right. Somewhere down in here, I have all sorts of layers. You know me. I like a layer. Uh, what do I have? I have an old olive card base. I am going to put a sheet of DSP inside the card because I think it's so beautiful. It's an added little touch. So that's what the inside of the card's going to look like. And actually, let's go ahead and put this in here right now. I think I have some seal out here somewhere. And no, that's not true because as I said, I just cleaned up earlier. So I can't believe I'm going to turn this beautiful foiled paper over, but I am. Because you know why? I can buy more. You get two 12 by 12 sheets of every pattern. So you get a lot. And then, like I said, if you need more, if you're using this for, all of your Christmas cards, I almost said credit cards. No, all of your Christmas cards, then you just buy more. All right. And I am using vanilla. Vanilla is the base um, color that is in a lot of these patterns. So I just went ahead with vanilla. I want to put these together because I want the tag. I want to run twine through this and I want this thing to be, um, have some weight to it so that when I put it up on dimensionals, it doesn't buckle and look flimsy. So I just die cut two of those again ahead of time because I want to get in two full cards with you. And so if I do every single step with you, you know how it goes. All of a sudden, I've kept you hostage for a really long time. Okay, I have here again two pieces that are the same measurements, 4 by 5 1/4 piece of very vanilla and a piece of DSP. I am doing this for the same reason. It's going to be up on dimensionals. And also, I wanted to be able to have a card that is scored like this because it stands up a little bit easier when you have all these heavy elements on it. But I still wanted to be able to run twine around the front of the card. And you can't do that very easily when you have this kind of a fold. Okay. So we're going to get lots of um, added interest from putting it up on to dimensionals. Okay, let's see. Do I want to tie this right now? Mm, no, because I want to incorporate the tag. So I'm probably going to have the linen running through the tag and then running around the back of the card base. Now we do want this up here, and this takes up most of the space and kind of, let's see, if I bring it clear down here, I'll have some room to run that through. However, just to be on the safe side, let's go ahead and do it right now. So this is how I'm picturing it. We're going to do a loop. We're going to do a slip knot. And so just loop it through the front or the back. It really doesn't matter. And then pull it. Okay. And then what we will do is we will pull it around each side. Or you know what? You know what I can do instead? This will be the one that we tie in a bow, kind of on top of the tree. And then we'll go ahead and we'll run a little bit around the back of the card. And I'm only using seal because it's not a heavy duty ribbon. It's just twine. And I'm going to do it twice because, you know, just because. Okay, I'm kind of pressing it down into the embossing or into the seal. And then let's trim that. Okay, looking good. Now let me get all these pieces and parts of, you know what, I have one that's, yeah. So these are our dimensionals, and you can just trim the outside and use these. They are the same material as the pre-cut dimensionals that are in the middle. And sometimes these really come in handy because you can make different shapes. So, and you can make these straight lines. So depending on what kind of shape you are putting together, you may prefer to cut the outside. Okay. And so I'm going to make sure that this stuff, well, there we go. All right. So let's put this up now that we've got those pieces and parts. Okay, hold on now. Hold on. So yes, I got the dogs out and about, and we hadn't been out and about for 3 or 4 days. So they were over the moon, little nuts, and we didn't see anybody else. It was too early. When I came home last night, or no, I left work early yesterday, and I worked half a dance, yep, enough stuff, and I also took a nap, but I still need to go to bed early. So I got into bed about 8 o'clock. I did not go to bed at 8 o'clock, but I got in bed at 8 o'clock so I could watch some of the Olympics and just hang out. Do you guys do that? I just hang out in my bedroom sometimes. Now that I'm looking at this, I think we're not going to put the tag up on dimensionals. We are just going to tie it, and then because I think the tree is probably going to be up on dimensionals. Okay, cute, right? And now you can kind of spread this twine apart. So I'm not going to trim the bow yet. Oh, I'm not going to trim the bow yet because I don't know how long I want these things, but it's kind of fun. And now I've just pulled too hard on this, and so I need to do a little bit of surgery. I feel like back here. Remember, because I only ran it around. I didn't tie it in the front. So don't get wild, Lisa. Okay, I'm loving this linen um, thread. It's beautiful. And I'll bring it up so you can look at it a little bit closer. All right, more dimensionals. Christmas is about dimensionals and die cuts and gold and all the things, right? Um, some year I should really surprise people and make just an all white Christmas card. They'll be like, who is this from? What happened to my purple Christmas card or my pink Christmas card or my bright green Christmas card? I do like making cards with snowmen though, but I haven't made snowmen in several years. I insisted that every year I made Christmas cards with snowmen for probably over 10 years. And then when I became a demonstrator, I was like, you know what? There's a lot of different things I want to look at. Okay, one moment. I have to do a little bit of surgery, emergency surgery on this tree because one of these little pieces of embossing, one of the places where it was embossed, it kind of is starting to come apart. And so I'm just taking some tear and tape, and I am going to Put that back together. Okay. I wish I would have seen it before I took all the dimensionals off, but that's okay. Never fear. Lisa the surgeon is here. Okay. Good enough. And then really, this is not necessary, but okay. So one of these pieces just kind of started cracking and coming apart, but I just put some tear and tape on it, and then I'm not going to take the backing paper off. There we go. Here's the tear and tape. Okay, where were we now? Before my tree was falling apart. You know how that happens when you buy a real Christmas tree and it's like, we're not going to last that long. That's why no real Christmas trees anymore. Not for me. I'm perfectly happy with my fake tree. Now, what was I going to do with this thing? I don't know. Oh, okay. I know what I did. I glued the piece of vanilla I was going to use for the insert as the back of this designer series paper. So this is what I was going to use. That's all right. I think I can find another piece of very vanilla or five. Okay, now I'm going to turn these upside down because I'm going to put some glue dots on them. Here's why I kind of um, I like these sheets that you get from the kits a little bit is because it's really easy to take them off and place them on tiny elements. See how I'm doing that? I'm just picking them up with my poker tool and then putting my finger over them, and then you slide them off. Okay, and the roll of glue dots is great. Um, Lots of times I would put the little elements like that directly onto the roll and then use my take your pick to pick them off. But for so many years, honestly, I was throwing these away and like, why? They're just glue dots. So no more throwing them away because they're really easy if you just do what I do. Sorry, I heard a really weird noise. Lord only knows. It's not the it's not the Amazon man. He already came here a couple of times today. Well, different people, you know. We got some dog food, and what else did we get? I think that was it today, actually. Uh, but let's see. Do I have anything outstanding? No, but you know what? I'm getting well, it's from basically Amazon. I ordered a pair of sandals from Zappos. You know, Amazon kind of owns everything now, which, you know, I hope the little companies made out like bandits. And I have to say, I do kind of like being able to return things, lots of things, to Whole Foods. It's right on my way to it's on my way downtown. It's super convenient, and I don't have to go to the UPS store. So, yes, so Amazon owns Zappos now and Chewy, I believe. Chewy, Amazon, and Zappos. I've just listed where I get 80% of my things. Okay, this is cute. I wish the real tree was this easy to decorate. Now that is something that that I still am very heavily snowman influenced is my decorations. I really I have one swag where I put these beautiful glass ornaments, kind of that would look like this. Just beautiful things I've gotten from friends or collected over the years. That doesn't have to be snowmen, but everything else is snowmen. So it's kind of fun. There's a lot of different kinds of snowmen, and they're not all white. I have, I mean, they come in all different shades of white, first of all. But also, I've gotten a couple of snowmen that are supposed to look like melting snowmen. And so I have one that's like this dirty brown. So it's, you know how it goes. Once you start collecting something, you can find a lot of different varieties. I have a snowman who is holding a birthday cake which is really cool for somebody with a birthday in December. And I also have a snowman that's dressed up like a witch for Halloween. And yeah, it's super fun. Okay, do we need one more? Two, three, four, five, six. Oh, no wonder I was thinking it looked weird. We need, I should have like done something in here. Let's see. Let's see. Can I pull this up? Oh, yeah. But I don't want them to be lined up. Okay, let's move this. Let's move this. This one looks like a dreidel. It's really pretty. I can't believe they got it so detailed and it's so tiny. Okay, now I set. Oh, there we go. That one didn't have the backing off of it yet. It's all right. Quit gasping. Gonna freak the dogs out. Okay. Oh, yes, cute. Okay, now I am gonna glue this down or something. So I'm just gonna kind of glue that down. And I like it at an angle, but now that I'm doing that, I need to bring it not so much of an angle because I still have to have my circle, right? My 2-inch circle. Oh my gosh, I just barely made it. Just barely made it. And mm, here's the problem. I wanted to have this long sentiment coming across here. But I don't have room for all that business. I was thinking, see, I was going to be clever and I was going to use the circle, but then I was going to cut a piece of vanilla. And now I don't really like that. Anyway, it's taken up too much of the card base. So let's see. What do we want to do? Let me look at the stamp set first and see what else is in there. Oh, well, I like love and joy to you and yours. And it's just the right size. Or sorry, I saw my reflection. Scared me. It wasn't my face. It was just shiny. My hands were shining. I went and got a pedicure today, and I actually have no color on my toes. I was like, you know what? After she took it off, I was like, I feel like I need a break. And she's like, okay. So I have no polish on my toes, and it's kind of weird. And they are not, I think my toes look like they've been around the block. They do not look pristine. They aren't gnarly. I don't have arthritis in my toe or anything, but some of the nails are just like, what? So it'll be good for him to get a little break. This one says, love and joy to you and yours. And I don't know if we are going to stick with this color because it might be too dark for the sentiment. Now, look how tiny this is. So don't get mad at me. I need to bring this close to me. And because I need to be able to see through here and kind of center it and then quiet on set. Quiet on the set. Let's see. How did I do? Oh, I think that looks pretty good. But let's put it on the card and see if we like this color. I mean, I don't hate it. And it's definitely a cool layout. What do you think? Well, since you're not here with me, I'm assuming you're all raving about it. Okay, now this is going to lay down flat too. I think at this stage we need some liquid glue. Love and joy to you and yours. That's nice. It's not like um, it's a beautiful sentiment, and it's not just your standard sentiment. So I kind of like that. Now I can trim the tree. Well, that's kind of pretty. Let's see. Do we need some gold? I mean, some more gold. I don't know. I could be tucked into it. Maybe I should have used Oh my gosh, I can't take those ornaments off, but now I'm like, I should just put embellishments on the tree. Okay, you can do that, all right? Um, for our next tree, we can do that. Let's see, what do we have? We have these little gold, there they are, iridescent foil gems. Let's see what they look like. See, aren't those pretty? And they have little gold and iridescent flecks inside them. Okay, let's give it a try. So I'm not going to put any on the tree because I don't want to confuse my decorating situation. Boy, these are kind of weird. I've got to cut these a little odd. Sometimes I cut these strangely because I'm giving them out for the chopped competition, and so I'm cutting them in strips just because. Well, that's kind of fun. Can you even see them? There's a lot. There's a lot going on. You can hardly see the tag, but it's there. And maybe I should have used a solid color, but you know what? The next card, we're going to use a solid color. And so we'll see how that goes. But I think this is pretty fun. And, you know, it's traditional colors. And I will put in, let's put in a piece of vanilla on the inside. What? Where did you go, vanilla? Somewhere around here. There it is. So we don't have vanilla thick card base anymore, but we do still have the 8.5 by 11 cardstock, and we also have 12 by 12 vanilla cardstock. So never fear, we can take care of that. And I need a new sheet. Alrighty. So since I put that piece of DSP on the inside and it's 4 by 5.25, I'm going to cut this the same. And I have a little ornament left that has a glue dot on it. So I am going to, boop, I'm going to put it down in the corner. Why not? It's just sitting there. I'm just going to toss it in the bin otherwise. Oh, it's so cute. Looks like it fell off the tree. I like it. But I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see the different layers when I photograph this thing, but they're there. Okay. Come on now. All right, so I'm just kind of lining it up with the DSP. Is that gorgeous? A little extra. It's a Christmas card, so we're going to do a little extra. Okay, that's pretty fun. I like that one. All right, let me clear the decks just a minute here, and then we'll dive into our second card. Okay. And I had special, so we're using Winterly Treetops. I had special embellishments that came with my pre-order. I either gave them away, threw them away, or have filed them, parts unknown. So we're not going to use the coordinating embellishments, but just know there are some. I think they're called Natural Shimmer Gems, and they're pretty. So keep that in mind. But this 3-pack of natural twine, or whatever I just said it was, the colored twine, it is part of the Winterly Treetops suite, along with, again, some beautiful paper and the stamp set and dies. Okay, clearing the decks. Good enough for now. Let's put this back so I'm not looking for cherry cobbler. Okay, now this card is going to be different color palette. Coastal Cabana. What? We might bring in some more cherry cobbler, but we'll see how the rest of the card goes together, okay? So again, this is what I said, or what I said is called Winterly Treetops, and it's quite pretty. And so here is the stamp set. Look at those birds. Oh, they're so cute. So if you like to color, you can use any of your color mediums. Colored pencils would probably be excellent. Blender pens, Stampin' Blends, watercolors, whatever you like. Yeah, the water painters. And then look at this beautiful spray of greenery and berries. I think it's going to go, of course, it goes with this stamp set, but it'll go with anything. And then the dies are pretty cool. There is a very interesting frame die. I did use this on a live. I think it was during my Christmas series. So it's been this month. Okay, but here are all the dies. So you have coordinating dies that cut out the Pussy Willows and the spray, the birds, both of the birds. And then you have extra pieces of texture. So branches and some little greenery, some more greenery. And the paper is stellar. And you can cut out a lot of the birds with the paper. And we are going to do just that for this card. We're going to cut out this, okay? And then here's some more of the paper. It's a beautiful, like, snowy background in Coastal Cabana. And then here is yet another page of the paper. So let's see here. I'll show you the paper the same way I showed you the last pack, okay? This is beautiful. Oh, it's so pretty. Birds in birch trees. Okay, then you have some greenery, birds in some other plants, birds you can cut out. That's the pattern we're using. See, you've got those little guys. And then all these spun patterns on the back that just, everything goes together. This is my favorite, I think. Look at that. I will have to use a really bold image or label die to set my image apart from that paper, but I love that paper. It's so pretty. And then here's birch paper. And this, what did I say it was called? Let's make sure this is called that too. No, this is called Nests of Winter, DSP. And it also has an embossing folder that's huge. Let's see, do I have it right here? Let me check in the embossing folders. Here it is. What do you think it looks like? You already know. It's a birch tree, but it's humongous. Yes, I've used it and it's really cool. So think about all the different things you can do with that and use it for. Okay, so let me do this properly like I had planned on the last card. See, I'm getting warmed up now. Got the thinking cap on. I was working on all those paper pumpkins, so I didn't really have to think about it too hard. It was all designed for me. I used the coordinating die set, and for last quarter's dies, there was a die in there that says thanks. Perfect. And so I made 27 thank you cards. It was really fun. Okay, and then this is a Coastal Cabana base. I like Coastal Cabana. And you know what? I haven't gotten it out in a while. Why? I don't know. But we're fixing that right now. Okay, so that's how the front of it's going to look. It's beautiful. And I didn't cut an insert, but that's okay. Because the insert's not the star of this show this time. Maybe last time. All right, let me see. Can I cut this out in the mini? Maybe. I can cut it out if I trim this piece. So I can feed it in a different way. But I don't. I've got to be careful. Okay. So I'm definitely going to use some tape. This is Post-it labeling and cover-up tape from the little mom and pop shop, Amazon. Okay. We don't sell that. I'm surprised. But we can't sell every single thing, but we sell a lot of things. Trust me, because I have most of them here in this craft room. Yay! It's under lock and key. Don't try to come in here and help yourself. Don't even think of it. And I have 2 guard dogs, but you can come over and play with me anytime, as well as signing up for any number of my classes, both online and in person. Guess where you find out about them? I have a tab over at thestampingzoo.com, and right now it's called 2Q 2024 events, I believe. Look at this. Oh my gosh, have I cut this out before? I don't know. It's so beautiful. That is so beautiful. And I am going to cut out a reinforcement in white. Let me grab a little scrap of white. Because you know me, I'm putting it up on dimensionals. And so let's see, is this big enough? I hope so. That's gorgeous. I don't know if I've cut this out before. It's so, so pretty. I can't wait to stamp it and color it. And so this, of course, is going to make beautiful winter birthday cards, beautiful and unique Christmas cards. The sentiments on here are not necessarily, what do they say? Sending thanks and much love, thinking of you always. A friend like you brings me happiness. So they're not about Christmas, but you can easily mix and match them with one of our new sentiments only stamp sets, right? Um, and we have plenty, or something you have in your stash, right? So let's see, in particular, what's this one called? Greetings of the Season. That was a new online exclusive. It's excellent. And we're using the dies just a little bit. Whoops. That's no good. Got you guys skating around, don't I? Okay, so Greetings of the Season. We've been using this one a lot because it's awesome. It's all built to be tags, but you can easily hide the tag, the little hole for the twine or ribbon, just by putting an embellishment there or putting another image over the top of it. And I have a number of videos where I've been using this and I've done just that. So go back and look at those if you want some ideas or if you don't believe me. But it's true. Now, for this one, we are going to use it as a tag. And so I've taken the largest one out of here. It's a little larger than our 2.5 by 4. So it's probably, no, it's not really. It's like 2.5 by 3 3/4. So I think it still um, fits the sketch. Oh my gosh, isn't that gorgeous? And then I'm going to pull the Night of Navy twine. It's like I was thinking about this ahead of time. Weird. And going to do kind of the same thing, only I'm going to actually tie the ribbon this time. The twine, sorry. Because last time I didn't tie it and then I was worried about it because I was messing around with it. So here's how I'm going to tie it. I'm going to bring it here and I'm going to hold it with my thumb. I'm going to wrap it twice and then I'm going to bring it back over here. And then I've got these tweezers running around somewhere. They're never right where I need them. They're always somewhere else. Did I put them away? No. Okay. I need to buy 2 adhesive kits simply so I can have 2 sets of tweezers. They're reverse tweezers, so you don't hold them open. They naturally close. Yeah, you hold them open. Otherwise, their natural state is to close, which is very helpful when you're using them as a third hand. Okay. So again, I am going to, don't worry about it not being straight right now. We will fix that. Uno momento. And then I'm just going to tie a knot. And then we'll feed it through our tag, okay, and do our fancy business on the back of it. Okay, so there we go again, and I can, again, I can split the twine so that it's more present, I guess. And of course, I'm going to put it up on dimensionals. Now, this designer series paper, and you know what? I knew when I was making the last one, I was like, those patterns are awfully busy to go together, but I had to try it. And I don't think it stands out very well. But this one's going to, because the pattern is not, it's more subtle. The, the print is smaller, it's repeating, it's only a couple of colors. So our image is going to stand out a lot better on this. Sometimes you just have to try and talk yourself into it again and be like, I told you so. I told you that was going to be really loud, but you had to do it. In fact, you know what? I might take it off there and I might put piece of DSP over the top of it. We'll see where this recording is. But you guys will know if you see a picture of it and it looks different. Okay, so this is going to be our tag, right? Now I got to get it over this time. So I have room. This thing's a little bit bigger. It's just barely a little bit bigger, but I don't know about this cherry cobbler. I like it because it's Christmassy, but I'm also not sure. I think it might be too much. But that's what they use on this coloring. So, all right. Quit worrying, Lisa. Just put it together and then check it out. Okay, so just put it together. Check it out. I do love the Night of Navy tag. And we could have run that through the Birch embossing folder, but I guess I wanted to use all the tricks on the last card. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm dying. How cute this is. And oops, look at my nails. I had to coordinate those two. Oh my gosh. This is so cute. Dang it. That's adorable. Okay. I think, what color is that? What color is that? If it's wild wheat, I think it'll be too much wild wheat on the front. Let's see. What is it? It's not wild wheat. It is, might be crumb cake. No. Might be, what is it? You guys, I'm stumped. It says basic black, blueberry bushel, cherry cobbler, coastal cabana, copper clay, crumb cake, daffodil delight. That's what it probably is. But it's kind of watercolored. So I don't think I want to use daffodil delight. We'll probably just use white. But I do want to use the Spotlight on Nature dies. Although we could use this little die too. This one's kind of cool, but you know what? Now that I remember, or now that I'm thinking about it, where is our Winterly treetops? The sentiments are large. So this is at 85%. And so what who's in here? Who's in here? Is it Tango? It's 8:13 at night, so you know. TREAT time. Look, wowzer. They're big. I kind of like the thinking of you, but not the always. Just thinking of you. Do I have to think of people always? It's a little much. So, we can mask that. Thinking of you. Mm, it's too long. I think I want it to be down here. What do you think? Can we and then we'll do something else over here. We'll do just a little circle with some stamping on it. Okay. All right. So I need a little die though, because I can't put anything on Night of Navy. that oh, good, I didn't put that down yet. So I can't, unless I'm going to emboss it, which we're not doing that right now. Okay, so maybe then this will work. Man, I wish I had those. I wish I had those embellishments. Like, good job. Good job, Napoleon. Where'd you put those things? I want a longer, thinner die. Maybe just a strip. Let's just strip of white, okay? I heard somebody else in here. I was trying to figure out who was snooping around. Usually, if it's Tango, he'll sit at the door over there and give me the eyes. I'll say, like, what is going on with you? You know what's going on with me. I'm hungry. Okay. Let's do 5/8. Let's see if that works. 5/8. Now, just this is kind of a test. You have no choice in the matter. You have to do this with me. Just choose the long one. What are you doing? Okay. We're going to mask off the always because I'm not sending this to like my soulmate. Because, first of all, I think that is, don't even get me started on the word soulmate. Okay. Let's just leave it, Lisa. Some people probably really like that phrase. Okay. But anyway, thinking of you is good enough for me. Thinking of you always, too far. Okay. It's kind of, see how L is a little high up there. Okay. Let's try that. See what I'm doing here? I'm masking. And then you've got to remember to take your mask off or it's going to be an issue. It's going to be real ugly. And then let's come in here. And remember, you're not centering the always part. You're just centering the thinking of you part. Hope I got it. Oh, not bad. I like that. There's a tiny thing right there, but we're going to pretend we don't see it. See it? It looks like I just messed up. No biggie. That I can live with. Okay, and then I'm going to give it the old Lisa Harden cut. That just means cutting it on the bias because she doesn't know how to cut it straight. And it's going to go right down there. Brilliant. Now, we might still want the Knight of Navy because remember, we're going to bring a little circle in to fit our sketch. And these guys, are they going to go up on dimensionals? No, because I think the tag is going to go up on dimensionals this time. Okay, so these guys are going to lay down flat. So don't just glue all over this thing because it's wider than your tag. All right, don't get crazy. Just bring it in. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. I might have to make a lot of these. So if you see one in your mailbox, don't be surprised because I think it's a gorgeous color combination. And of course, I love cherry cobbler with Knight of Navy. I mean, stunning. Now look, I'm going to put this kind of off center just to be weird. Thinking of you. See, thinking of you always. No. You guys can send that to your soulmates. I am not going to because I don't have one. And I'm okay with that. All right. It's good that we have options. See? And now I'm going to thread this through. The way to do this. Yeah, why not? Hold it. I want to put this up on dimensionals first. See, now you guys would be if it was live, you guys would be talking to me right now, like, "Don't you want that up on dimensionals?" But I don't have that safety net. I'm probably right now, I'm probably watching this with you, and I'm laughing at how crazy I am. Look at her. She is so crazy. Did you guys notice I got new glasses? Probably not because they're not nearly as showy as my other glasses have been. I've had glasses that are purple. I had glasses that were all metallic colors. And this time I was like, you know what? I want glasses that just look like my face. So that are the same color as my face. So that I can just, they're not the focus all the time. And needless to say, I don't think they make a huge impression. But there was a method to that. Okay. I was thinking that, the glasses were kind of wearing me, and maybe I was ready for a change. Oh, yeah. Hey, cutie. I like that. That worked out well. Okay, so up on dimensionals, and then I fed the two ends through the tag in the front, and then here, hold it. Let me change that. And then I just tied the bow on top. Cute. I like that. Oh my god. Did I not? Now see, I had to move it clear over. Now I'm gonna have to use a tiny circle. It's gonna be a weird little thing. Like my cards aren't weird otherwise. Oh, why not? Why are you saying that, Lisa? Okay, it's gonna be just a little accent circle. Oh my gosh, we could use this teeny thing. So cute. It's teeny. It's almost gonna look like, what's that doing? No. Let's use, I really like this shape. And it might be, let's see how big it is. Let's see. Can I use something a little bit bigger? Good job, doofus. You put that down too fast. See now, oh, wait. This might be it. This might be it. Let's do this with cherry cobbler and see what we think. See, I'm not even going to waste this one. I'm just going to cut it. Where's my mini? I'm going to cut the center out of it like a donut. Mm. You know what? I bought donuts for a meeting that I was running on Thursday. I did eat one, but I shouldn't have because they're just not my thing. I know. And Anne Marie, if you're watching this right now, you're like, that's heresy. I don't even want to hear that. But this is one thing we differ on is that's just not my jam. Now look at this. That's pretty. Hey, I just made up a thing. Use that for something else. Okay. So we like that. That was a good idea. Whoever came up with that. Oh, I did. Okay. Olympics, people. It's the Olympics time. Oh, we are so smart. Dang it. Look how pretty that is. You don't think it's pretty? Well, look at it long enough until you think it's pretty. Because I think it's great. I'm not even going to stamp on it. Well, let me see. Do I have anything else I want on it? I would put the little pussy willows on there. But no, they don't have anything to do with it because we're just using the berries. Okay, I'm just putting it down plain. You know me, I'm a minimalist. Less is more. Wrong. Less is less. Less is less. Oh, I love it. It's so cute. Okay, now, embellishments. Yes, please. We have to come up. Wouldn't it be so cool if I was looking in here and I found those and I had like labeled them and put them in here? I doubt it because I've only been through this thing about 3 times looking for them. But still, it would be really cool if they were in here. Let's see. I'm at an hour 9. You guys, we're going to change that other card. So you just stay tuned because we're going to go through a revision here. I'm going to show you how I tear apart a card and put it back together, new and improved. We're going to take some of that loud paper off there. All right, but let me finish my birds first. Don't rush me now. Opal rounds, clear. Maybe. Garden green. Oh, those are pretty. Nope. I want to lean more into the blue, which these are Night of Navy. That might be pretty. These are the opal rounds from the Citrus Blooms, okay, which are gorgeous. Oh, these are also really pretty. You guys, are these still? I hope these are current. I swear I looked them up, but let's just take a minute here and look them up. They're the ombre dots, and I never find a use for them, but I love them. Stampin'up.com. What is the truth? Give me the truth. Boy, this website has been so busy. 161448. With all of our free shipping and bonus days and paper pumpkin sale. I mean, come on, Stampin' Up. You're awesome. $8. Ombre, matte, decorative dots. They're in Calypso Coral, Coastal Cabana. What? Night of Navy. Thumbs up. See, I don't even know. Have I used any? No, I use Calypso Coral. We don't have a lot of Calypso Coral embellishments, so just throw these into your order. 161448. Old Olive, Night of Navy, Calypso Coral, and Coastal Cabana. Well, I think we're doing Coastal Cabana and maybe throwing some Night of Navy in. That's fun. That's fun to do a little mixture. Okay, what about down here? And then another one. Oh, where'd that go? Oh, here it is. Another one here. Oh, really, they should be up here. Okay, let's do this. Plot twist. And here. And then let's get a little navy one and do it here. Guys, this is really pretty. If I do say so myself. Thinking of you. Isn't it gorgeous? And then, oops, it's nudie inside. Well, we're going to fix that later on. I would fix it with you right now, but you know what? We have some work to do with this other card that has way too much on it. Okay, so here's the deal. I take cards apart all the time, and this one's going to be no exception. So this guy can come off. Oh, sweet. Okay, this guy can come off. This can come off too. It's going to fight me. Oh, we have to redo that. Oh, well. Okay, we're going to have to trim. We had to do a surgery, and it wasn't going to be pretty. But remember, I did not tie that. So that kind of worked out. And then we are going to take this off as much as we can. Oh, perfect. It wasn't even dry yet. Okay, let's see what I can do with this. Be careful. Be careful, doofus. I don't know if this is going to come off, but we can put another one on there. Is it the gold tree that's bothering me? Is it? No, we need some easier paper or some vellum. I might end up taking the tree off too. Is this going to be the same card? No. Is that okay? Yes. This is fun. This is how you learn stuff, about what you like and what you don't like. So let me look at this paper again and let me see. Is there something that would be better? I'm already thinking, I don't like this tree. Goodness gracious. I don't like the tree itself. No, I don't. Oh, well, I was going to just cut it off, but now I just broke a branch. I don't like the tree, you guys. Not on this configuration. I've got too much going on. Too much. You got to go over there for right now. Now, look, this looks like a mess, and it is. But I'm going to take this ugly little nubbly adhesive remover, and you just like in short little motions like that, you can get this off. And it might still have a little bit of the backing, but I just want to remove the height of it. I know. Oh man, I'm watching this. I'm probably watching this replay with you, and I'm like, now look, here's a good part coming. Don't leave now because this is a really good part. It's like I've seen the movie before you. It's a lot of power. It feels like a lot of power. Okay, come on now. See, I put that on with liquid glue, and I glued it down like it was trying to blow away. So, and it's red. Okay, good enough for now. And then over here, you can probably take a little bit of that off. It doesn't matter because I'm going to cover this with something else. I like to say we just revamped the card. We didn't have to totally redo it, but it may be a total redo. I'm not sure. Now, let's see. Now we need to look at, okay. Whoa, that makes it jump out. That's for sure. No. Let's look at the little diamonds because it's a small pattern and the other one's like a larger pattern. Oh, I don't like that. No. Let's see what else we have. Oh, now that's pretty. And it's still gold, but we're not going to do a gold tree. Let me cut one of these and see. This is 4 by 5 1/4. And so let me just cut it. If not, I'll use it for another card. No worries. Got the dogs some of their favorite maple glazed deli turkey meat today for their medicine. I don't just give them big slabs of it. They're going to be so excited, though. They're going to be like, yes, please. I will take my medicine. Thank you very much. I don't know. Oh, that's an option. That is an option because it just has a little bit of adhesive on it, but it wouldn't matter because I'm going to put a tree over it. Well, maybe. Now let's just cut. And for that matter, we could do this too. Oh, that looks better too. Okay, we have options. All right, let me get a piece of old olive and die cut the tree. And then we're not gonna put ornaments on it. It was too much. Because they're different shapes. We are just gonna put round embellishments of some sort on it. We're not gonna do embossing. That was too much. We're just going to keep it. We're gonna sneak up on it and keep it simple, right? Okay. Have I lost you yet? I'll see. I can watch tomorrow since I'm going to be watching with you. I'll be able to see if you guys drop me like a hot potato. It won't make it. Tego, what are you doing? Are you spying on mom? He is back there staring at me now. He's like, Mom, it's 8:33. Now get real. Tango, I have to redo this card. Don't worry. Mom hasn't forgotten about you since you haven't eaten for 3 whole hours. Hey, and I'm not, I'm not judging him. I'm not fat shaming him, for goodness sake. That would be kind of hypocritical. And I'm like, sometimes you just have to wait because mom's having fun with her stamping friends. Okay, green tree. Just don't lose your mind this time. Okay, Lisa, just ease into this whole Christmas thing. I think I was trying to throw every trick at it because I'm a little excited about starting to make Christmas cards. Like, okay, this is looking like our eyes can focus on something now. And then finally, I want, what did I have? What sentiment did I use? I can't even remember now. Um, oh, but I did want to use that one long sentiment to change up the shape of this. So let me look at that again. Now that I didn't mess that up. Where did you go? Various trees. Here it is. Okay, this, thinking of you always. Let's go back. I know, I'm shuffling through these things like crazy, huh? Don't worry, because guess what? You can buy it all. And then you too can shuffle through all of these things. But I'm showing you options. Okay, let's try that. Hoping your home is filled with the spirit of the season. I really like that sentiment. Just kind of pretty. And again, it's kind of like, it's a little different. It's not just Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas is great. Happy Holidays is great. But this would be really good too. Okay, so yeah, and then I'm gonna have it come in like this. That was my plan before I got this thing all cockeyed and it was too big. Okay, and now we're still gonna have a circle over there because that's our sketch. But I'm gonna do a little circle like I did before. Uh-huh. I'm gonna use this trick because I love it. Might even use the same size because this tag is from the Merriest Trees, but it's a similar size. I was trying to, again, I was sticking to the brief, right? I was trying to stick to the measurements because sometimes I really go away from the sketch, but I was trying to do a little more with it tonight. Okay, then this, we're changing this out or we're adding something. We're going to add, we've got some, where is it? Don't we have some vanilla? There's some really wide vanilla, but that's not going to work. It'll dwarf the tree, but it's beautiful. This is a satin berry vanilla ribbon, which you can purchase right now. Let's see. Oh, I could use lots of options. I wanted to do a ribbon twine combo. Ribbon twine combo. Where are you? Just give me something with some gold. Give me anything with some gold. Come on. I need it. Okay. There's something. There's some. Oh, that won't work. It's basic beige. Well, it was a good thought. Okay, it was a good thought. But I have another thing we can do. Okay, let's get our sentiment. And what color can we put that on? That I know we can put it on vanilla. Maybe we'll just try that. We'll see how it looks. Oh, I see what we can do with the back of this. There's 3 tiny little snowflake. Okay, so we're going to take this and we're going to use garden green. I know that's not a good color for snowflakes, but it's a good color for this stamp. I mean, for this tag. And we're going to put some snowflakes around, and I'm going to turn it around so they're not all the same, right? And so you don't have to do the whole thing by any means because there's definitely a lot of space taken up with the tree. Super cute. Super cute already. And then let's do one more over here. Mhm. Man. Okay. Now we've done that with garden green. So let's try our sentiment in garden green. And I'm going to put it on a strip of vanilla. Can I find it? If I can find it. Boy, vanilla is the hot ticket tonight. And I just haven't had it out for months. I just threw it off to the side like some old shoe leather. But when I need it, I need it. Okay. So I have lots of strips in here that are offcuts. And so let me cut one of these about 5/8 of an inch. I believe that's what I cut the first one. Um, or so. Let me see if that's too much. No, you kind of need that much. Okay. Now hold it. Before I do that, we're gonna have that little circle off to the side, right? And that's gonna be kind of eye-catching. So what I need to do is I need to do my sentiment and the circle in two of the same colors. And I'm gonna consult the color coach, but I bet it's gonna tell me that I should use cherry cobbler. No, it doesn't say that. It gives me no reds. Calypso coral. No, that's like off on a tangent. Real red, maybe. I haven't used real red in a long time. See, that's a beautiful color. Let's let's just do it. Right? I'm gonna do it. I'm a cherry cobbler lover tonight. And then we'll make another little circle in cherry cobbler and we will dry fit it to see if we like it before I glue it down like a wild person like I did the last time. Okay. Hoping your home is filled with the spirit of the season. And if you're in my childhood home, that means a little chaos. But it's our spirit of the season, so we go with it. That's really pretty. Ooh, dang it. That's really pretty on vanilla. It brings it down a little bit. Ouch. Okay. And so we're going back to the drawing board. Not really. We're going back to the die cutting station. And we need just a little snippet of cherry cobbler. Look at that cute thing we made. This thing, it looks like they have those frisbees that have a hole in them. I don't know what they're called. But we're gonna use this guy again. I just like him. And he's gonna fit right in there. Okay. Cobbler on deck. Cherry cobbler and vanilla. Guess what, y'all? It's time. It's time for Christmas cards. Because those guys haven't been used for a while. I don't think. Maybe I've used cherry cobbler. I have not used vanilla. And I haven't been scurrying around looking for vanilla ribbon. That's for sure. Oh, yeah. I just like it. What can I say? I like it. Okay. If you don't have the Spotlight of Nature dies, I don't even know if they're available right now, but get them, please. They're so gorgeous. You will love them. Okay, and guess what? We're going to do a bias cut again. This place looks like a tornado hit it. The sketch is flowed off. If you came here expecting an orderly situation, you know, apologies. But that's not what we're doing here tonight or most nights, quite frankly. Oh gosh, that's pretty. I I must have known something might happen because when I put these two die cuts together, I adhered the outside part. There's like an outside and an inside to the dies with the stitching. I glued the outside on the back. It was like I knew. I knew like a good melon. Yep, yep, yep. Let's get the focus, Lisa, and let that paper shine in the background. Okay. And then let's put this up. Gorge. Where are those little strips of dimensional I was talking about? Oh, right here. In your stack of mess. That's all right, because you know what? I like cleaning up. I do. And I have fun doing it. I was just talking with Anne Marie about doing that. Now, listen, we're going to put this off at an angle, but I don't want my sentiment to be at an angle. So let's just hold off on that for a minute. Hold on. This is going up on dimensionals too. These are two cards that are going to look very similar in their construction, and that doesn't always happen at Stamp and Chat Sketch, does it? No. Sometimes the teacher kind of like loses her mind and goes off on a tangent. So I hope you guys have been watching the Olympics because, like, something that unites a lot of people. And I don't know if you feel this way, but I feel like right now, anything that unites us is great. So, stamping and the Olympics, it's all you need in life. And um, you'll feel close to people. So, I recorded some stuff during the day because, God love them, there's a commercial every 5 to 6 minutes. And I might want to flip through that stuff. I might not want to watch every single commercial. Um, so I recorded some stuff from today, but I watched a little bit of news during the day, enough to know that it's been raining there a lot. Oh, shoot. Oh, look, I'm going to have to trim this off a little bit because I've got a dimensional in the way. Oh, yeah. Nobody will know the difference. There, it just fits. It's bumped up against dimensional, but that's okay. So, yeah. So favorite things to watch. I don't really have a favorite. I love anything that these athletes are so passionate about that they, forego their lives for a while. I mean, you got to give them props. But let's see, some things I really like watching. Well, I'm excited about the skateboarding. And I also am excited about breakdancing. Guys, breakdancing. I think that was what was chosen, like the host country gets to choose one thing that they get to have. Okay, now when I'm doing this, I'm not lining it up with the tag, right? I'm lining it up with the bottom of the card because I want people to be able to read it easily. And also, that's just kind of a little interesting way to um, change up our little design. Now here, this thing, I feel like this thing needs to have a little more presence. So we're not doing like a pom pom. Okay, don't get excited. Not making a pom pom. Oh my gosh. Although there's some new ribbon that has teeny tiny pom poms on it. You're gonna die. Maybe not die, but you're gonna die of excitement. It's so cute. It's pool party, and then it has teeny pom poms on the edge of it. You gotta get it because I'm gonna be using it, and then you're gonna be like, why didn't I get that? So, watch me in the coming days. Definitely in August, I'm going to be previewing a lot of those things for you because I want you to know what's coming so that you can make good choices. Whoa, look at that. That's kind of fun. It looks better than it looks on camera. Trust me. And we are going to put some embellishments on this. And also, you don't have to do that crazy kooky thing with your linen thread if you don't want to. Okay. We can't use that. There's no gray. This needs some sparkly because it's got some sparkly in the back. And now let's see if we like those iridescent foil gems a little bit better because I'm guessing we're going to be able to see them. The other ones went walkabout because I had to take them off the paper. So now, my friends, let's see if we can take a look. Perfect. Okay. Was that fun for you to watch the remake, or were you like, "Oh my gosh, what is she doing?" I couldn't leave it. I wasn't gonna leave it, and so I thought, "Well, I'm not gonna take a picture of it totally different, and they will say like, 'Oh, what happened to that other thing you made?'" So, this is better. It has some focus, and now that beautiful paper that's in the back can shine, and it's not, like, being taken down by the other stuff. And then remember when you open it, oh my gosh, there's still cool, cool paper in there. Okay, these are our cards. Oh, and here's our sketch, right? So I think, pretty close. The circles are not as big as I thought they were going to be, but the circles had to go back behind the image because our images were just too beautiful and we were not going to hide them. So I hope you have enjoyed this. Oh my gosh. And now it's your turn, right? So once you see the Facebook post on my business page, um, Facebook post is kind of self-explanatory, right? But once you see the post, then I want you to go ahead and post your sketched in sketch inspired card. And I hope you have fun with it. And if you do that, I will put you into the drawing, which will be coming in just a few days. And so good luck and thank you for sharing your creativity with us. I hope you've enjoyed me sharing mine with you. It's not always organized, but I just go with it. Okay. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.